as well.
more zone.
The U.S. economy did grow at a much stronger than expected pace in the second quarter, powered by a turnaround in the trade balance and renewed consumer strength. That from the first read of Q2 GDP. Joining us now with the first reaction from the White House is the National Economic Council Director, Kevin Hassett. Kevin, good to have you this morning. Obviously, a nice GDP number. I'm curious as to get your thoughts in terms of what it means and what it says about our economy right now.
You know, I think if there were a beauty contest for GDP releases, that Miss July would probably be very close to the top of the list of the early betting, because you got everything for everybody. There's really strong growth, really strong income growth. We've got a huge reduction in government spending, 5% drop in government spending, now 70,000 fewer federal employees, and we've got 127 billion in tariffs. And so the story, the anti-Trump story, has been that we're going to have a recession or a depression because of the tariffs, which are going to jack up prices and cause consumers to run for the exits. And in fact, every single thing about this GDP release has shown strength. And then the final thing that I like to see in the release, and this is why I'm saying it's really a beauty contest level release, is if you look at it, if you then say, oh, well, next quarter is going to even be better than this, are there reasons to think that? And there are, because if you look at one of the weird little blips in the data, there was a big decline in, say, factory spending. And that was ahead of the big, beautiful bill because people were waiting for that to pass so they could expense. And so there's going to be a huge pent-up demand for factory spending in the third quarter. And so you got to be starting to pencil in a 4% number for that quarter.
Bonus depreciation potentially benefiting on that front, of course.
Sure.
Well,
we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk